हाय सियाम, कैसे हैं आप?
Hello, ma'am. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Fine. So first time
Yes, ma'am.
we are meeting and
Yes.
virtually.
Yes.
Okay.
For the first time. We haven't met before. Yes.
Okay. So many congratulations.
Thank you so
First
much,
of
ma'am.
all, and I know you, whatever your journey you have gone through. So first I want to know, Siham, about you. How you came into the safety field?
Yes, sir. So when it comes to degree, I've done my BCom. For a very long time, I've been working with my dad in a restaurant business. And after that, I was really tired with the regular routine of going to work at the restaurant. I wanted to do something of my own. So and then I spoke to one of my friend. He's your ex-student, Shahid. So
Yes.
he told me that there is this institute that is really good and it really helps. Then I had a conversation with you, and you told me, you gave me a better understanding of how NEBOSH would help me with my career, and that's how I got into the field of safety. All thanks to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. But totally candidate effort is there. Whatever you have achieved is totally credit goes to you only. I remember you have joined for NEBOSH IGC course first,
Yes,
and that time also he was distinction holder. Correct?
yes, I think I topped that batch.
Yes, you top your batch. So first I want to know about NEBOSH IGC journey. When you joined,
No, NEBOSH.
what was your thinking about the NEBOSH? And when you cleared as a topper as a batch, then what was your thinking?
Initially, I was very scared when I joined because it was very new to me. I had no idea about anything. But then again, with the help of the teacher, Sooraj Sir, he was brilliant. He was really brilliant. The way he made us understand each point, each of the thing, it was really very helpful. Even when I wrote my exam, I was not sure that I would top, but I just followed his guidance completely. I did not stay away from his guidance. That really helped me, and because of that, I ended up topping the batch. All thanks to your institution, ma'am, because the way y'all teach it is excellent. It is so easy to understand. So all the credit goes to your 3S Life Academy.
Definitely, 3S tutor is one of the outstanding tutors. They're using the techniques, tricks. They're telling each and every point to candidate how to write the answers, what are the way you have to write. So now my
Yes,
second questions.
yes, true.
After IGC, how you like choose the career, and after the IGC, what happened?
After I completed my IGC, I came to Saudi Arabia, but very difficult to find a job. It was not that easy, but to my luck, I can say, God's grace, I found a job in 20 days. And luckily,
Okay.
I am working for Red Sea Global. That is like one of the best companies right now here.
Very
So
good.
I'm working on a project called Desert Rock as an HSE officer. So with
Very
the
good.
IDIP, hopefully I can upgrade my career as well. So that is why I spoke to you before taking IDIP, if you remember, and you're the one who guided me to do IDIP. So
Okay.
yeah, I've completed my first paper in IDIP. I've written my second one and preparing for the third one right now.
Oh, what a confidence. When you joined the IGC, you told me that I was in the hotel business map. After that, you have cleared the IGC. After that, you given me a message, joined somewhere in some good company in Saudi Arabia. I was really very happy for you. Okay, at least whatever the things you have taken from my institutions as a NEBOSH IGC certifications, you cleared in the first attempt very successfully, and you have used these certifications for your career. Yes.
One more thing is whatever sir has taught me, like during the live classes, that has helped me a lot in my interview too. So it really
Yes.
adds up the entire course as well as the way you all teach. It really adds up to everything, even when you're doing your interview and everything like that. It really adds up.
You
This
suddenly
option.
called me and you said that I want to do the ID. I was surprised. Right now, you have joined the job, or if you are working in the so much of this hectic job, and how you will do. You say, no, ma'am, I will do. Then I told you also, okay, you just take one batch, but first you decide if you have prepared, then you write the examinations. Because I was also not confident at that time on you. But during the registration time, you called me and you said that no, ma'am, I am prepared and I will write the examinations. So then I click, okay, that time you were a distinction and topper of your batch. So this time also you will do. So definitely you have cleared with a very good number also.
I got 71.
Very good number. I want to know about your strategies. With your working pressures, how you have cleared this DI3 with 71 number? What was your planning? How you have attended the classes?
Basically, if I have to tell you, it has been like one of the most hectic times for me the last few months because I've been sleeping very less because my work is very long. It starts at 6 in the morning, ends at 8. Once you reach back, we have things to do at home. But every time I get like a gap here, I go through the NEBOSH materials that Sir has given, the live videos that he's given me. So any free time that I have here, I always have my earphones plugged in my ears and the recording is playing so that I'm listening to it continuously. It's been an effort which, will take a long, long time for me to tell you. But whenever I found my time, I've used the materials, I've used the sources that I require to clear this exam. And I really, more than getting 85% in IGC, the 71 really matters to me because when I did my IGC, I had all the time to commit to it. But this, I didn't really have time. So this is a greater achievement for me.
So can you tell me about tips for the students who are working there? They want to do the ID, but they are telling that my lots of working pressures and we have a like 12 hour of duty. How they should go for this ID course? How give the time on the work as well as the ID? Some suggestions from your side.
It depends on your mindset, ma'am. You'll have to set your mind and make sure that you don't go astray. Challenges will be faced in every field. It's not just this crushing heat, everything will be there in any field. But once you make your mindset, once you want to achieve it, then you'll have to give it your 110%. 100 doesn't work. So it's all about your strong mindset. And if you have a good tutor who can teach you, who can guide you, then just adds up and then it makes it very easy. Not very easy, but yeah, it makes it a little easier for you to write your exam. But it is all about the dedication that you put towards your efforts. That's it. And there is no
Amongst
shortcut, like and even Rahul
yes.
sir has told, there is no shortcut at all.
Now my next question. Whatever the strategies we have to use during the solving of the papers, because students wants to know from the pass out students. So can you suggest some points on this?
Because basically, like you say, you go through the past question papers that have been given to you. Yes, like you say, you keep practicing, you keep finding out more about what it is. And basically, you have a lot of resource right now, which is available for you. So you go through all the research and mainly it becomes the reading habit. So when you keep reading, next time something similar comes on the question paper, that stays on your mind. You can relate to it, you can connect to it according to the scenario. And then basically what I do is I read the scenario a lot of times. Before I start writing the exam, the first 2 days I actually don't write the exam. I just read the scenario, I read the question, I see if I can relate to it, and then I find which question which I can more relate to. So I start with that question. And then basically each question I start doing my own research. I start saying, okay, if this point is going to be valid, if this matches the scenario, from whatever I've taken from the reference from the study materials and the online sources, and then I frame my answer. And then once I'm 100% sure about the answer, I feel okay, this is it. This is like I've given it my best, and then I put it on the main answer sheet. Now that's the technique that I use. Everybody will have their own technique, but for me, when I read, I grasp things very well. So for me, if I read something like twice or thrice, it stays in my mind. So maybe I'm blessed in that way, but yeah, that is my technique that I've used.
So can you give some of the common points which we have to take care during the writing of the examinations?
First thing that I'll say is don't take too much pressure on your head. That is when you take too much, when you're stressed too much, nothing really comes out from you. Your brain really stops working. Be calm,
Correct.
be cool. It's an exam. It's all about safety. It's something that you've studied. It's something that you've known, something that you've prepared. And if you've given your 100%, there is no chance of you failing. So you'll have to have that confidence in you. So once you have that confidence, what you do is there are so many important points that the tutors say. So you'll have to actually make a note of all of it. Keep it as a note, keep it as a reminder, because all these points that they tell you will definitely come in the exam. It is definitely 100% useful. 80% of what they say is going to come in your question paper. So that note is very important. Of whatever they say, the guidance that they give you, you will have to always keep that in your mind. When you have time, and make points, make your own notes, which will really help you during your exams.
Means your interactions is compulsory. Consult with the tutors during the classes also. And definitely you work according to the tutor guidance, whatever they have given during the tutorials. 89% results of your batch. This is the outstanding results, near about the 90%. Okay, really, it is a great results, and only because of you people. However, you are dedicated for your passion, for your career.
Your effort too. You guys are taking so much time to trainers and teachers. the result is you guys are also like an important part of the 89% result that you've got. You have to sacrifice few things if you want to succeed in life. Everything is not easy. They say when you're in your comfort zone, that means you're not progressing. You have to come out of your comfort zone to achieve something in life.
So my last question, Siham, how NEBOSH has changed your life? What do you want to say about the NEBOSH course?
NEBOSH has got me into a completely different field, which I feel is like one of the best jobs of that I've had till now, because protecting somebody's life is really precious. There are people coming from different countries, different places working, and you take the responsibility of providing them a safe working platform, ensuring that they are safe and well. And I think that's a very blessed job, and NEBOSH has got me to that, and I'm really happy about it.
Thank you and best of luck for your further examinations. I hope, maybe I wish that you will be a distinction holder. Okay. Same like in NEBOSH IGC.
Thank you. I hope.
Okay. And best of luck. God bless you. And
Yeah.
sometimes when you come to India, definitely you come to Bangalore also. We want to meet you.
Yes, yes, I will. And
Okay.
one more thing, Raki ma'am, for me, you will always be the best. You're the one who guided me. Thank you so much. And yes, it was very nice.
Success comes through 3 years. Career progress through 3 years.